So we decided to hit reset and build the kind of social network everyone deserves. Introducing OMNI. OMNI means all, literally. All the power, all the control, and all the cool. Finally at your fingertips. We've combined the best features of all the hottest apps into one platform so you can connect over shared interests. Create the coolest videos in full screen with special effects and the newest filters. Control what you see, share, or like in your newsfeed. Connect with loved ones over audio and video calls. Share disappearing messages via the secret chat feature. You can even shop for the latest merchandise and the coolest gear. Unlike other social apps that only focus on the bottom line, we believe in rewarding our users, the people who give OMNI its true value, with real currency. Using blockchain technology, company profits are tokenized into OMNI coins. Earn coins for app actions. Collect OMNI coins and redeem for real cash, or use them to buy your favorite gear from your favorite brand stores right from the app. Message, stream, share, shop, interact, and connect with quality content and its coolest creators, and earn profits along the way, all without leaving the app. This is what it means to be truly social. This is OMNI.
Good evening, everybody. How is everybody doing tonight? Wednesday night. Welcome to this another episode of your Wealth, Legacy, and Freedom Show. April 21st, 2021. The month is flying. How is everybody doing in the house tonight? I see in the house already Ryan, Man of Evolution. What up, my man? How are you doing? What up, Jay? What up, DG? We have a night. And Nicholas, the man that makes it all happen. What's up, my man? Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's a true pleasure to have you all here tonight. We have a special night prepared for all of you guys. We're going to be talking about that notorious BTC crash to $52,000. Did you guys see that? Also, did you guys see Dodge? See that dojo over there looking over the microphone right there? That guy doesn't care. Our favorite meme coin does not care and was able to hit an all-time high. So we're going to be speaking a little bit about that. Also, we're going to be talking about Vimo and BTC. China's new BTC stance, UK aiming and looking at a new digital currency, and several other things in the house. News, new partnerships, new team members, everything that is happening in the house. We are ready to bring it to you tonight. But before we get started, make sure that if you like this content, make sure that you know what to do. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and the bell notifications as well, because that's how you tell the YouTube algorithm that you want them to show this amazing Wealth, Legacy, and Freedom show with every crypto enthusiast out there in the interwebs. So what up, Jay? I see the people joining the stream. Henry, Tyler, the artist in the house, making the man of the NFTs. What's cooking, my man? How are you doing? Tao, Al Collado, what's cooking, my man? And Gus, I see people joining the stream. Make sure that you hit it, you like, you start sharing the stream around, because we're going to be covering great things tonight. So let's get right into the meat here, because, let's get into our crypto market analysis, because I gotta tell you guys, the charts have not been looking good. So let's look at this weekly roundup so that we can make some sense of what the same thing that everybody has been looking at, and it's been pretty much this candle right here. Let me zoom a little bit so that you guys can see a little bit better. But here we are in the Bitcoin 1 hour chart, and we saw that a couple days ago we have this big candle happening, and this took place simply because the best way to describe it, it's a hash rate basically in the network got halved. There is this mining town on China, And this town has actually the name of the town. It's Xinjiang. I think I'm not sure I'm saying that correctly. I'm not sure I'm able to pronounce that correctly. But basically, they had a power outage. But what most people didn't know, especially those coming new into Bitcoin, is that in China is where most of the hashing power for the Bitcoin network concentrates. And this town specifically holds around close to 40% of all the hashing power in the network. So when the town had a major power outage, rightfully so, the price of Bitcoin went bananas because the network got clogged, transactions were not able to go through. On top of that, we had a suspicious 9,000, guys, 9,000 Bitcoin sent to Binance right before the outage took place. That was quite suspicious for some people in the interwebs. But nonetheless, that's what happens. I was right there. Nicolas, who is here in the stream with us, it's my witness that I was in bed, guys. I was in bed and Nicolas is messaging me, Manny, did you see Bitcoin? And I'm like, he's like, I think you should buy this dip because you were waiting for a good price. And I look and I'm like, wow, we went from 65 all the way to 50. When I was looking, it was already at 52. So I ran down the stairs and came in to buy the dip, right? The notorious or the elusive, right? Buy the dip. That's what you always want to do. If you're looking to accumulate Bitcoin, you're always looking for these FUD opportunities. In the cryptocurrency markets, there is always these FUD events that causes the price to go down. It was literally a power outage. Power came back, everything goes restored, everybody was happy again. Basically, it was a power outage in China's Xinjiang region that triggers the Bitcoin sell-off, and then on top of that, you have people that possibly knew about the event moving to Binance and then triggering a panic sell. Then you have another sell-off that took place in the futures market because a lot of longs got liquidated. There was a lot of people got wrecked in the process. There's no other way to put it, guys, if I am honest, right? The futures market, people who were heavily leveraged in long positions, they got wrecked due to the event. But that's what took place. Power came back up. The hash power on the network came back to normal, and Bitcoin is rallying, Bitcoin is moving up again, trying to regain some momentum. But of course, this was not pretty. This was a major event. Now we have like a triple bottom here. We need to hold this line. We're trying to find our horizontal, right, price action. We have been consolidating around from 54,000 to 60, even 57,000. It's where we now have been ranging. This is looking very bullish. Now we need to pop out of this zone and come back and see if we can test all-time highs. But nonetheless, everything, it's looking good. Everything, for Bitcoin continues to be bullish, other than network issues that it does raise some fundamental questions about the decentralizations of the asset. Nonetheless, everything, the difficulty eventually lowers. If the hash power goes down, difficulty also lowers. So those fees and all that, and eventually everything normalizes. But during that period, you do find a lot of volatility taking place. Strongholders bought the dip. Many big investors have been actually buying recently. So that's the deal there. Now let's move into the next news of the night, because guys, I gotta tell you, I don't know what's cooking up about Doge broke all-time high against Bitcoin following a 75% increase in just 2 days. This is absolutely insane. Who is going to stop Dogecoin? Who's going to stop our favorite dojo? I mean, this is crazy. Look at these candles. Like, if we go to Doge, this is insane. Like, come on, guys. Like, this already was absolutely mind-blowing, but the current pump makes the previous pump look like nothing. And I mean nothing. Can you believe that? A Dogecoin. And you know, I have kind of like a love and hate relationship with Doge, because I understand Doge. It's a meme coin, and if you hold some Doge, yes, it's kind of like you're holding a little piece of the meme. It's like you're owning a fraction of the meme. There is a team, they're trying to do some stuff to improve the network, and they have a strong, it's a community coin. This is the ultimate community coin. It has been around since the inception of freaking Bitcoin. It came out pretty much as a joke, but it has proven to sustain its presence across time. With that said, Doge is a very risky investment, because Doge has this pump and dump type events where, there's always somebody in the other side of the trade, and there's, where there are winners, there are also losers. So I will never advise anybody on my community to come and risk any money on Doge, holding a bag on Doge, for people like us that hold several bags, for people like us that believe in are fundamentalist, we may hold a bag as a novelty, something that maybe we never plan to sell, something that, yes, I own some Doge, but it's never looked at as a serious actual investment with a project behind it, with some DeFi solution that is looking to impulse humanity forward. No. Doge is, we're having fun in the internet. For that matter, for all that of what that matters, Doge to the moon, Doge will do freaking amazing in every single bull cycle, because it has done amazing on every bull cycle. But Doge is not, and I will repeat this again, Doge is not, and it's never a coin that you will want to be seriously investing on. I hope that, am I making sense? We all love Doge. It's fun, it's funny. We love Doge. It's a meme coin. It has been, it's been the cryptocurrency mascot since forever. But at the end of the day, come on, guys, it's a meme coin. All right, don't bet your life savings on it. That's the best way I can put it. But Doge has been doing amazing moves, even it looks like a Slim Jim CEO. Basically, the meat snack brand Slim Jim has an official Doge strategy, and it's growing the social media engagement. Basically, they're up 160% on their Twitter follower count after just mentioning Shiba and Doge, two actually known meme coins. Slim Jim CEO, his name is Sean Connolly, said that the Slim Jim meme, and is adding to expect a more crypto theme content into the future. So we will see how that works out for them. But people are adopting it as what it is, and there's always, you adopt the dojo, our favorite dojo, as a mascot, and that helps the coin, and that's always good. But once again, you should never risk any serious money on Dogecoin. That's just, it should go without saying, but that's part of the deal. Now, let's see what has been China's stance on Bitcoin, because China is always doing moves, especially with their digital yuan. People don't get it, but China has been ahead of the curve has been lobbying the World Economic Forum and all the people in the IMF and all the powers that be. And China has been experimenting heavily with the digital yuan, and now they're kind of like backpedaling, if you will. That's kind of the best way to put it. They're kind of like backpedaling on what has been their stance for a long period of time on what Bitcoin is. So China has banned the issuance of and trading of all crypto for about 4 years now, but it may be changing that stance. Chinese residents were one of the biggest BTC buyers prior to the ban, actually. So, but interestingly enough, they didn't ban mining, so that's why they are one of the biggest mining operations in the space, because their citizens were banned from buying and trading, but they were not banned from mining the coin, which it was very interesting. So also it's important to know that as China is actually hinting to loosen up on regulation, Turkey has banned the use of digital assets to pay for goods and services. Several countries are getting a little bit afraid that, you know, digital currencies are literally taking over, and they can feel that they're losing power already. So that's taking place right now. Whether we like it or not, we just need to be aware. We need to make sure that we understand where this market is going. China is still developing that digital yuan and as a central bank digital currency, and is not stopping anytime soon. The US, by the way, it's looking into the possibility of creating a digital dollar, but China is way ahead. That's the problem. You know, by the time this guy who is in the White House now wakes up and figures out what's actually happening, you know, all these other countries will be way ahead of the game. The Brits are announcing the Britcoin. Yes. Didn't you know that United Kingdom is testing a new digital currency, the Britcoin? Coin Insider is reporting that United Kingdom, Her Majesty's Treasury has launched a CBDC task force with the Bank of England, and they will explore goals and objectives and opportunities that risk to create, and what are the benefits and risks of creating a national digital currency. So they're exploring design features, monitoring developments of other global CBDCs and whatnot. So I'm not sure at this time if the government will introduce a digital currency, but if they did, it will work alongside traditional finance. That's kind of how that should move. So we gotta, once again, keep our eyes open and ensure that we know what's cooking with all the macro analysis, what's happening in the space, what is actually being happening, and how things are actually developing around the globe. So now let's move in something that I think that it's crucial and that we must mention it here, and that is that PayPal Venmo enables Bitcoin and crypto purchases for over 70 million users, guys. And as you guys already know, adoption is the most important part. If we want the price to go up, we need to get the normies, we need to get normal people to join, we need to make easy for them the adoption of cryptocurrencies. We need to streamline that process, and PayPal and Venmo are well-known apps that have already performed KYC on their customers, and they have access to a database of millions and millions of people. So after the parent company PayPal implemented crypto payments for more than 70 million users of Vimo. They can now buy, sell, and store crypto. So users can buy, sell, hold Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bcash. Bitcoin Cash. So it's important that this adoption takes place. Crypto on Vimo comes after. There's a partnership that took place with Paxos Trust, which is a regulated provider of digital assets. And that is crazy important, guys, because like I was saying, PayPal and all these well-known apps have already performed all their necessary KYC and AML checks on their customers, so they can become solid fiat on-ramps for the cryptocurrency space, allowing the regular individual to easily buy and sell cryptocurrencies. With that said, I must also know that PayPal, I gotta check if they have changed their stance on this, but it looks like they were the custodian of your wallet, and you could not use anything outside of their ecosystem. But we gotta see what's happening. We gotta check, but nonetheless, anything that improved or brings more adoption of cryptocurrencies is always welcome in the space, because that's the only fundamentally sound way that we can, as a community, as a cryptocurrency community, we can grow this space. Not just Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polkadot, and all the alts that we love and adore. Everybody has to move the space forward, because every single project is adding their own unique value into the overall ecosystem. So now let's move into what's happening in the house, because there are several things taking place, and so you guys must be aware. The first thing that you guys must know is that OMNI, we have closed a partnership with Star Atlas. We announced recently, I think it was 2 days ago, that we announced this, that we are partnering with Star Atlas. They are building a metaverse. Very interesting, their game and the quality, not only what they're building, but the level of quality of what they're building is truly amazing. And at OMNI, we're proud that we can collaborate with them in building a thriving community, not only for their project, but also for the characters inside their project, because those characters have their unique personalities as people play through the game. So they will have their own account inside OMNI. But on top of that, we're going to be integrated into the NFT side of things with them to ensure that their NFTs can be interoperable. They have to be traded outside of their game. They're gonna have their own marketplace inside their game to be able to market and trade their NFTs freely. But it's also important that you can take a digital asset, and that is the actual promise of decentralization, is that if you have an NFT, you can take and walk away with that NFT with you and sell it in other marketplaces. So we will be integrated to ensure that we can work in that front. So we are very happy about this partnership, and we have another one in the cookbooks. We have another one that is taking place very soon, but I cannot reveal it just yet. Very exciting things are happening. I gotta be honest, guys. There are very, very exciting things happening. The first things that I'm gonna start with is with the addition of 3 new team members that we have just announced. We announced this just a couple hours ago as I was coming into the live stream. We announced the addition of 3 amazing, one software architect, one senior Android developer, and one senior iOS engineer. One senior Android engineer and one senior iOS engineer. Our software architect, his name is Tiago Bolivar. He has over 20 years of experience in IT experience. His interest is in innovative projects such as us here in OMNI. He has a lot of experience in IT governance, software architecture, cloud and APIs, experience in insurance, health and government, retail, and the agricultural business and services as well. So his main focus has always been in banking with several technical certifications. So he is a contributor to the technical magazine InfoQ in Brazil. So that it's Tiago Bolivar, a new senior software architect that we are adding to OMNI. So welcome to the team, Tiago. The next in the list is Ricardo Ogliari. He is a senior Android engineer. His passion is working with Java and Java ME and other mobile technologies since 2005. He has been doing this. He was working with BlackBerry and RIM and others, but specialized in Android, and has published over 400 articles and 2 separate books on the topic. He is a professor at IMED. He's an MBA professor at FIAP and a technical lead for Android and Flutter at GOG. He is also the co-founder of the Things Hacker team. So that is Ricardo Ogliari, senior Android engineer and new addition to the OMNI family, to the OMNI team family. The next in the list is actually Paolo Enrique dos Santos, and this is our app guys, our iPhone guys, our iOS senior iOS engineer. He is studied in the University Luterana of Brazil, and he became a system analysis expert and a development technologies graduate specializing on iOS development. His experience is hosting experience as a hosting operations analyst with Linux and database systems, and he specializes on Swift, which is an Objective-C, which is the main technologies needed for the iOS side of things for our development. So that was Paolo Enrique dos Santos. We have here in our website. If you come to our website, and I don't know if you guys took the time, but this is for those who have been paying attention, we have launched a new redesigned website. The website got a facelift. Now we are reflecting the new app brand right here. So if you go to the people driven section, you will see, if you scroll down, the whole team, everybody who is coming on. And if you look here, you will see Paolo, you will see Ricardo, and you will see Tiago. You will see their full bios and LinkedIn profiles if you want to do more research on these amazing new team additions. But since we are here, I wanted to show you the new website redesign with the new sections, what's happening, how the app is going to look and feel. So I wanted to ask you guys, what do you guys think? Well, let me know in the chat box. What do you guys think about the new website redesign? How does it look, guys? Do you guys think that it looks good? Oh, this coffee is amazing. As always, I'm drinking my good old Wealth, Legacy, and Freedom coffee. No milk, no sugar, like God intended. Let me know. Space D007, what's going on? How are you doing, my man? It says amazing, super look, a great job, looks fantastic, says Nicholas. Patrick's, guys, is our new addition as well to the team, our CBDO. We had announced this already formally a couple days ago as well. This guy is a beast. I gotta tell you, big shout out to Patrick's, because this guy is a beast. He put on the shirt. He's an Olympic level athlete who has won several medals at several stages in several competitions around the globe for Brazil. Actually, for Brazil, so it was awesome. But this guy is a beast. He's actually, from day one, he joined the team and he has been working non-stop. Thank you, my man, for all the work you're putting up and the new additions and all the advice you're bringing to the team. We are going to truly make sure that we get that perfect go-to-market strategy that get this app to absolutely blow up. Thank you, my man. I see... Bobby B says that there is a fake announcement channel. Yes, guys, that's very important. There is a fake announcement channel on Telegram, and that's why we're looking to solve that issue inside OMNI. This chat section, I hope that we'll be able to resolve. You see this little chat section here? That should solve all the inefficiencies that projects are facing right here in Telegram. Because even, here we are using Telegram because it's a necessary evil, for now and for pretty much every project out there. But the problem is that the scams in the cryptocurrency space, guys, this is industrial level. This is monumental type stuff. You cannot run away. Every project, every major project that is good out there, you have scammers that target the project and the team members inside that project, and they will create fake accounts, they will create fake team member accounts, and they will try to fool the communities, even stealing the brand images and everything. They will go into great detail in their efforts to scam people. And unfortunately, no matter how hard us projects try to prevent that from happening, it's pretty much, it's very hard. We try to clean, we try to warn you guys, we try to tell you guys, it's something that is happening across the whole space. Not, it's not only us at OMNI, but just make sure that you are dealing with us. We are not taking funds from nobody. Everybody that have been properly and correctly investing and believing in the project has done so after taking multiple calls with us. Like we are a serious business conducting serious business here. So we get in face-to-face camera calls with our investors and everybody we speak with, or everywhere that it's legit. It's legit. If somebody is messaging you on Telegram, giving you some shady whitelist and some shady contract for you to send money, please report this. Please let us know, and it's important that you report that channel as scam and spam as soon as you can, so that it can get deleted from Telegram. And once again, I apologize for if that has happened to some people. We try to be aware and we try to inform you guys, but at the end of the day, it's important that everybody takes self-accountability and, make sure that, and do this for anything you do, before you do anything in life, any business with nobody, make sure that you're speaking with the right people, especially in the internet. Thank you, my man Patrick, for those words. We're truly, what I love about you is that you understood the vision, the mission, and the purpose from day one when you saw what we're doing, and you have been able to see behind the curtains, joining the team, peeling the onion, looking at the heart, what we truly have, empowering this app, empowering the camera, the video editing engine, everything that it goes, because that's why we know we will be able to become a true alternative in the space, guys. It's because what you see here in this amazing user interface, it's not only creating a perfect user interface that flows naturally, but it's also giving you a heart, an engine that truly performs. And when you come here and you add your song and you to make your post or your challenge and you record that video will become an amazing NFT which we pay royalties to. But in the video we're giving you the true engine, which is a video editing and rendering process or system that give you all the tools that you need to do your creations, all your text, everything that you want to do in that post. You'll be able to do it if you want to have true augmented reality, like augmented filters, like a face mask or some of these things. They are already also going to be available inside the app. Inside the app, you'll be able to post in the right order, because we swipe up, but we also swipe right. So this is something that allows you to, if you have a multi-scene creation, you can put the multiple scenes in the perfect order, allowing creators to ensure that people flow through their content in a much effective way. As well, we give you all the quality, all the controls across. Do you want to allow comments? Do you want to allow people to save the creation to their device, share it to other social media and whatnot? Everything will be there. But where every other app lacks is where we excel, which is this. Nobody is giving you this camera. Nobody. Everything that you see in the space, it does not matter. You go out there, everybody is focusing on their coin this, their coin that, staking this, yield farming that. Nobody's focusing on the user experience. And if you want to be a social media app that can truly compete and become an alternative with the giants, you have to have and provide that user the experience that he needs in order to feel and look and behave like a tier 1 app, if that makes sense. So I hope that you guys like the product that we're putting together. It's coming amazing. There are around 4 other projects. I want to say it's 3 other projects. I want to say 3. I cannot say any names yet. Sorry guys, but everything at the right time. What you guys need to understand is the vision behind the project. Look at what we're trying to achieve, and everything has to be coordinated right, and we need everybody, including you. Yes, you who are watching this live stream right now. Even if it's the replay, we need you, because we need everybody. If we all inside the cryptocurrency community rally behind one app, one social media app that feels, looks and does behave like a true tier 1 app that can truly be an alternative to the power hungry social media apps that are just mining your data and not giving you anything in return, we can truly compete. Here at OMNI, we are giving content creators true ownership rights. This creation, this post, it's owned by the creator, and we pay royalties on that creation for the first time ever, something that no other social media app before us have done. But not only that, it's not about giving you the ability to create an NFT, it's giving you the ability to make an awesome NFT, to make an awesome video, an awesome challenge, an awesome creation. That's why empowering the app with a solid camera, that was key from day one for us, because if the app is not cool, if the app is not good, if the app doesn't give you the ability to create, and if it's not empowering those creators, then it's just gonna be another thing that you can post. Oh yeah, I can post pictures to the blockchain and I can like it. But there's no AI, there's no creative process taking place as you go. And that's why people like apps like Facebook, like Instagram. What made Instagram popular? It was the camera. It's the only reason, the camera. TikTok, the camera. Snapchat, you name it, all of them gave users the tools needed to create the content. They were not expecting the user to use other third-party platforms to create and then come here and post. So that is what separates the kids from the adults in the room. That's how we know that we can deliver a solid product. But on the other side of that coin, on the other side of that equation, it's adoption. I truly believe in the bottom of my heart that in here, in the cryptocurrency space, we have the reach, we have the network effect. If all of us together were to rally up behind one app, one social media app, here you're not trying to explain mining or proof of work or you're not trying to sell a coin to nobody. It's a social media app. But when they come to this social media app, they effectively get onboarded into the cryptocurrency space because the social media app is using blockchain technology to grant content creators with the earnings that they need back. That is what separates us. But we need to all work together. So we've been working very hard in the past few weeks, as you guys know. Several of you guys know this, that I have been very busy. If you look at the amount of videos that have been able to pop into this channel have decreased immensely. I just been coming into the shows, trying to update you guys right here in the show with everything that is happening. But there is a lot of stuff that I can still not let you guys, cannot reveal. You know, there's a lot coming, but we're looking to unite. We're looking to work together. It's not about competing. It's about uniting the industry. There are several projects. These projects are infrastructural projects, protocols. Like you hear these terms being thrown around in so many projects. We are a layer 1 solution. We are a layer 2 solution. We are a protocol. We are an oracle. And people sometimes throw these terms around, but they don't sit to realize what is the true meaning of being a protocol. For example, when you have a protocol, what that means is that you are an infrastructural layer. You're a connection for other projects. That means that I am a solution which is not customer facing. Think about it for easy understanding. Verizon or any telecommunications company, that's the AT&T, all those, right? That's the customer facing product, but they rely on the people that builds their infrastructure. They rely on the people putting up the antennas. And believe me, it's not AT&T nor Verizon who puts those antennas up. Those are infrastructural providers for 4G and 5G technology that you'd never even hear of as a customer. You know AT&T, but you don't know who puts AT&T antennas. That's kind of how it works. Here, OMNI is a customer-facing app. We are a social media app. We're looking to create an amazing social media app that faces the customer and that simplifies the use of cryptocurrencies. In the back, we're tapping into several protocols and infrastructural type technologies that will allow us to shortcut through our development process, but will also allow us to work together because unity is what can allow a project of this magnitude to have a true network effect. So if if we're in conversations with a couple projects that if we all get together to push this app forward, they will be empowering certain key components of the app at an infrastructural level, at a layer 2 type solution that allow us at OMNI to focus on what matters and what has been at the core of what we do from day one, which is to focus on the app, focus on the user experience, focus on what really matters, making having our blueprints and all the flows and everything in order, making sure that the app that we bring to market and the experience for the user on the social media side with several AIs using deep learning algorithms serving the feed, right? That's where our focus at OMNI should be at. But then there will be other projects, and we're going to be mentioning soon after we finalize ironing out the details. And some of them, if everything goes as planned, we're going to have other projects empowering key components. And as OMNI grows, they grow. And as they grow, OMNI grows. And it's a beautiful symbiotic relationship. It's a beautiful, it's like the perfect storm forming, because all these projects, they need apps. They need customer-facing apps that can reach true mass scale. So the more a mass appeal that the app has, or the DApp has, the better for these projects. Think about it. If you have an app that has the potential of reaching billions of users, those are possibly billions of users using and interacting with your protocol and learning about the technology that is empowering that app. That is why, it's very exciting for some projects to come and work for us, because as we move through this process, as we have been coming through these, we have been seeing how, we're truly revolutionizing several sectors in the social media space, the music industry, the collectible arts industry. There's, gamification of communities, live stream systems. There's a lot happening. You guys will learn everything one step at a time, everything at the right time. But, you can get some hints of where the vision is. And that's why also even we chose Polkadot. Polkadot is here to unite. Polkadot is built in a way that forces projects to collaborate with each other. There are only 100 parachains. So in order for the Polkadot ecosystem to grow, every other project has to somehow connect to the parachains, which are owned at any given time by only 100 people top. So it's important that Polkadot projects who are interoperable by default, that's the best way to put it, can, work together to launch their technologies. It's kind of like throw me the cable type situation where, if I don't own a parachain, I need the cable from them. If they don't own it and I own it, right? Hint, hint, right? Then I can throw the cable to them. But it's all about all of us collaborating with each other and building each of us a one piece of the puzzle of this big jigsaw that is DeFi, or decentralized finance, that it's here to actually empower who? Empower you. Empower the individual. Empower the regular guy that maybe doesn't know how all of this works at the same level, but the good news is that you don't need to know. You just don't need to know how it works. You just need to know how to, for example, how to use the wallet. It's just pressing buttons. It's using MetaMask. So easy, right? All these apps that are being here working on the simplification, simplifying the adoption of crypto, are the apps that are going to actually survive into the bear market. Because the bear market is coming. I want to say December. We're going to see maybe Bitcoin topping. around 250, 300K. Not gonna get deep into that topic right now, but yes, you will have to be looking at coins that are bear market proof. And the way you spot that is very simple. Well, it's the project capable of creating demand for the coin even in a crypto bear market. Well, if the project depends of the cryptocurrency community, it will go down heavily. That's just a fact. If it depends of regular people adoption, for example, a social media app that, as long as we continue to get a positive influx of app downloads and our app subscribers count continue to rise, our success is measured in the same way you will measure the success of Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and others. Our success is measured in app downloads. Our success is measured in active subscribers. And any crypto project that fits this definition, any project that is capable of creating demand for their coin through utility into a bear market will go down way less than a coin that is not capable of creating that demand. Okay? That's it for the education portion of the night. Let's move into what's cooking with IDOs, because the name of the game here is scoring hot coins. And I got good news for you. Those who have been paying attention, those who have been here are up for a treat, because tonight we're going to be announcing, we're going to be announcing a new bag that here at the World Legacy Freedom family we were able to secure, and we're going to be passing some of that to our loyal hustlers in the community. But before we go into that formation, we had a strategic round around 40K. That thing filled in 10 minutes flat. Thank you for everybody who participated. We also have a jig stack. Jigstack is the Microsoft of DeFi, guys. They're going to be launching on their Lemonade stand. So they're going to be launching tomorrow, April 22nd, 2021. They're going to be, I know that they released the whitelist today. And as far as I understand, they whitelisted 15,000 people. But if you do the math, only 300 people will be able to buy at the IDO. But what does that mean, guys? It's very simple. It's a first come, first serve type approach. They're letting 15,000 people participate. That means you get to at least have a spot in the race. But only 300 winners. It will be a gas war. I'm not gonna lie on that. Given Ethereum environment, that's the market environment we live in. Nothing we can do there, if I am honest. But if you got whitelisted and you wanna grab a bag, you can give it a shot. Don't go crazy on the gas. But that means that everybody else they will get the opportunity to buy it from the exchange. You can buy it. If you are not able to buy it from the IDO platform, which they're doing it fair, you don't have, there's no holding requirements. You just have to be whitelisted, which we've actually even provided you with the whitelist as soon as we saw it inside the community, inside our Discord community. Everybody knows what's cooking there. So we'll see what happens. 300 lucky individuals will be able to grab a bag at the public sale, but immediately after, it looks like they're going to be listing on Uniswap. And anybody else who wants to grab a bag, the drill. Wait for the bots. Once the bots front run and they have their fun, wait for the price to consolidate and buy the dip. Always, my man. Buy the dip. If you buy the dip, you will feel good. You never buy into a green candle. Don't go Dogecoin chasing into a green candle on me. Let me see. It looks like we got a couple things popping up here. Pum pum, making sure all it's fine. So now we got a special announcement tonight. We got a new pool announcement for the Wealth Legacy Freedom community for our hustlers in the house. We got a very good project coming up. The name is Block Bank. I was looking at their light paper early on. They are a proprietary AI portfolio management engine. So what I'm going to do for our hustlers in the house is I'm going to be dropping in the announcement channel the information, all the information that you need for you to do your own due diligence in the project. So if you don't know what I'm talking about the pool announcement channel in our Discord community. There is where the true fun takes place. So we're going to be doing this one. It's actually going to be tomorrow 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. Let me 1 second, guys. I'm looking at things here because I want to check my calendar. I've been quite busy. Calendar is full for everywhere, so I want to make sure that at that time, yep, I'm good to go at 2. So we are going to be doing a 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. So make sure that you guys do from now on until tomorrow, do your own due diligence on this amazing project. I'm going to be sending this right now in the pool announcement so that you guys can check, join Telegram, Twitter, see what are the details of the thing and also the details about white paper and whatnot, minimum caps, maximum caps, the whole deal. So that is right now inside our community. So what's cooking? So now we're going to move into questions. Are there any questions taking place right now? If you have questions, this is the time to speak. Please let me know if you have any questions in the chat box. Pretty much we have covered a lot of the updates taking place for OMNI and what's coming down the pipeline. There are really good things coming, right? There's a couple things I cannot mention just quite yet. We had a great run with Formation. We had a great run. Star Atlas partnership, good. If there are any questions, please let me know in the chat box. Tomorrow we got Jigstack launching. We have Ricky LeBlanc asking, what do you think the impact will be on the DeFi space if countries introduce their own digital currencies? That's good. Well, if countries releasing their own digital currencies, they have the same control, actually even more control and power. So they go against what DeFi even means, right? They're completely centralized. They continue to control the monetary policy behind that coin. If you ask me, the dollar has been centralized for ages already. So the dollar is heavily centralized. So it's just and it's actually, the dollar is heavily digital already. Most of it is just a number in your bank account. So it's gonna be more stable. It's gonna behave like the dollar or behave like the current paper currency they have. It has to be, we're gonna be adopting it. It may simplify the bridge. It may simplify because you don't have to go, if you want to go to fiat now, it's complex. So having central bank digital currencies will simplify that process, but at the same time, people will decide where is the value. Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, company-based cryptocurrencies, coins like OMNI and the others will be looked just like you look at stocks at Tesla. And then, Bitcoin will be looked at as a store of value. Ethereum will be looked at as the operating system of DeFi. Same for DOT, same for Cardano, same for these layer 1 blockchain solutions. And that's kind of how I think it's going to play out. They're going to continue to be the stable coin of choice. Being digital will simplify the process of moving back and forth. It will give the government the necessary check and balances that they need to, to be in the space. That's the way to put it. That's the way to put it. It will give them. They want control. They want to see. They want to know what you're doing. They definitely want to know what you're doing. So that's very important for them. And they want to track every time you're moving in and out of Bitcoin, and CBDC will allow them to do that. Yep. It's the Silva dollar. It's asking, is OMNI going to be in multiple launch pads? The answer to that is yes. We can already tell you that we have a close collaboration going on with our friends at Mantra DAO. So we're going to be launching on their Send It platform. That's the first official launchpad that we can announce to you. But we are in conversations with at least 4 or 5 others. But we don't want to launch on 5. It's going to be maybe 3. We don't know yet. We're trying to be strategic about who we choose. We want to make sure that we choose the right pioneers. The same has been going on with VCs and everybody we're speaking with. We have been having such amount of amazing calls. Like it's call after call of high-level individual after high-level individuals. Me being able to pitch and show them exactly what we have been doing here at OMNI. Showing them that we actually have meat. Show that we have been actually actively developing since 2019. Show that I have already personally invested well over $1 million of my own pockets just to develop the initial business models, build the team, proof of concepts, blockchain technology, the engine for the video. What people don't understand, that's why others cannot compete. The video editing engine, that infrastructure, the team behind that alone has over 70 patents. And it's very expensive, it's quite complex, and being able to have that gives us such an edge, such a big advantage over the rest. It's like they're playing in kindergarten. We're already in the university master degree type level. Like others before us. And that's why I speculate that the social media space as a sector, look at how big, like common knowledge, like common sense, look at how big the social media space is as a whole. But why no other project have been able to tap into that market? When you look at the social media space in the cryptocurrency space, it's not exciting, because every other cryptocurrency-based project that wants to attach social media or build social media, they have not focused on what matters: the experience, the camera, the video editing, the tools, all the necessary things, and rightfully so. There's a very good reason for that. It's hard and expensive, and you need it on day one. Since you need it on day one, most cannot do it, so they're forced to launch staking, DeFi, DEXs, out of IAMs, and all kinds of things that they can just fork from other places. and they have not focused on building a true great experience for the app. That's where we're gonna succeed, and that's where we're gonna excel. I'm pretty sure. It will be. I will hope it bring more people. Ricky, my man, and that will be amazing. And that's something of the vision here at OMNI is that we're going to be able to build, bring people into crypto. Like, people will be literally holding crypto without even realizing it yet. They're here just enjoying a good, solid social media experience. That's what they came for. That's what they're here for. Nonetheless, they're being rewarded with OMNI coins, or they're gonna be all about wanting to know more about how these coins work and how they can benefit from them. So that is what is very exciting, because the incentivation model and the incentive engine is built into it, and it will, them wanting to share the app with others will become natural, and that has been key here. We don't want people to just mention us. We want people to adopt us. We want people to actually use the app. We want celebrities, tier 1s, influencers, all the tier 2, tier 3 influencers to come and actually adopt us as their main app. That is key for adoption, and we have a very good strategy and a plan to make that happen. But everything has to be executed at the right time, when I cannot be calling celebrities or inviting tier 1 individuals if I don't have yet an SDK that I need them to be able to download and use the app, if you know what I mean, beta, so that we can start onboarding those top-notch people. It's not a pay-to-play gig. We're not looking for a pay, not that we're afraid of playing the game and greasing some hands. It's not about that. No, it's about showing them what we are building, what we have built, and incentivizing them to adopt and use the app in their personal life with their personal network. So imagine celebrities using the chat function of the app to talk to each other, to interact as their daily activities, and they're using the app because they actually like it, not because they got paid to shill it, which is a whole different mindset. Just giving you guys a little hint of what is our vision and mission, and what is where we're actually looking to go, where our heart is at, and how is that we're going to be executing properly and every front at the right timing. All right. So let's see what else we got going on here. Rafa is asking, what good VCs offer a part from capital? You guys, I gotta tell you, VCs offer a lot of good. The good VCs, there are good VCs. Everybody can offer capital. Here's the deal: raising the capital needed for OMNI has not been an issue from day one. I don't want to get into it, but money has not been a problem at all. It's all about, but it's not about money. It's about getting the backing of the right people, because they have the influence in the right places. Some of these VCs that maybe you guys don't see so much in the front, in the face, promoting projects, they do a lot of legwork on the back. Where they add a lot of their value is in the back, making solid introductions, making sure that we get the foot in the door at the right places, and getting people from places that the project actually needs, to ensure that we get to to make sure that we get the biggest possible splash in the space. I get it. Sometimes the community don't see, they see the VCs, they see the logos, they see these, and they're like, oh, I see them and they're in pretty much every project I go, but I'm not sure what they actually do for the projects. They do good. You don't necessarily see it because there's a lot of work, and some of the most important and crucial work is in the back. It's about your network. It's not about you. It's about who you know. It's about who you can put me in contact with. Who do you know that can also like the app and can also come and back the app? And then who do they know, and who do they know, and who do they know? And that's where the network effect is very important. And these VCs, they're really well connected, and we want to tap into their network for sure. So we have to make sure that we let as many people as we can in a fair fashion. We have been evaluating that, and we have been letting people in at the right times, at the right stages, in the proper way. So that's what's been happening in there. We're going to be announcing the full list of VCs and the full list of partners very soon, as soon as we wrap up some things inside. But be in the lookout for those announcements, my man. Let me see. No, it's this one. I got more coffee coming in. All right. Alrighty, so it looks like that's it for the night. Thank you everybody for watching. It's been a true pleasure as always. Thank you so much for the time you guys take to be here with me, for the guys you guys take to show week after week to get these updates. Our hustlers in the house who are looking to score hot coins, go check what is waiting for you inside our Discord community. And I'm going to see you at Coffee with Manny tomorrow to talk about that project and open up what's cooking. And thank you for watching. As I always say, it's not about the money, it's about the freedom. Ever since I dropped out of high school, I have wanted to be successful. One day I was told that if I wanted to, quote, make it, I had to hustle. And ever since then, that's exactly what I have been doing. Every day I wake up and I hustle. And while it's free to dream, it's the hustle that makes dreams come true. Since I was 17 years old, I have been in a race. The race to success. Every single day grinding and hustling, doing whatever it takes to become the best at my craft. Fast forward to today, I have become the best direct response marketer in the industry. I have also created technologies that other marketers could only dream of. But no matter how far I have come, the race has never stopped. Always chasing, always racing, always hustling. But every time I felt like I was close to achieving success, every time I felt that I finally had a success in my hands, success always escaped from me. And it always felt like this race was never going to end. No matter how good I was, no matter how great the technologies were that I created, no matter how hard I hustled, there was always something that kept me from achieving the success I long hustled so hard for. What could it be? I always asked myself. Why is that every time I got to the point that I felt success was within my reach, success came back around, slapped me in the face, and once again escaped me? So as always, I went back to the race, knowing that only those willing to go too far can possibly find how far one can go. Knowing that if I didn't quit and I keep racing, one day it was going to be my day. And you know what? That one special day actually happened. I realized that it was not my fault. I realized that I was looking in the wrong direction. I realized that the whole race was rigged against me. The reason why I wasn't making it was not because I wasn't hustling hard enough or because I wasn't racing fast enough. The reason why I was not achieving success was because powerful forces always made sure it was that way. The Google slap, Facebook banning our ad accounts, and native ad networks getting rid of hustlers like me just because they found a new partner, a panda update, or a new regulation or policy always seem to get in the way. No matter how hard I tried, no matter how much I hustled, there was always some big corporation or the powers that be getting in the way with some new rule. The result was always the same. Back to square one. Regardless of how hard I hustled or how far ahead in the race I was, I always had to start all over again. Until one day, I decided to stop. For many years, I was in this race alone. For many years, I was hustling non-stop without sharing with anyone my secrets. I always thought that if I shared them with people, they will steal them from me. But what were my secrets worth anyway, if every time some big corporation was ready to stop me in my tracks? What was the point of walking this road alone if I wasn't going to give me an edge over the rest? When 2020 came around and I witnessed governments taking away people's livelihoods in a blink of an eye, it was clear to me that in order for us, the people, to overcome these powerful forces, that we had to work together. And instead of complaining about the problems and feeling bad about ourselves, that it was up to us to create the solutions to bring a more level playing field. All this time I had it all wrong, and I was measuring my success based on how much money I had in my bank account. But what is that money worth if the government can just print away and devaluate all the wealth we think we have? How can I measure success based on how good my bank account looks if the people around me are literally struggling? How can I call myself successful when I have literally never stopped to extend my hand and help those who felt behind? So I started the race again. My hustle now is more important than ever because success is now measured in a whole new way. The race feels different. It feels like a weight has been lifted from my shoulders. Today, I am on a new race. A race that aims to help as many people as possible. A race that aims to lift individuals up and give them a chance. A race to create a whole new set of technologies aimed to level the playing field. A race to ensure that everybody I come in touch with gets a chance to be successful again. Those same corporations and governments will continue to be against me. But this time, I am not alone. I have a pack of hustlers that ride with me and will not stop no matter what obstacles these forces throw at us. One thing is for sure. This time we will not stop. This time we will not bow. No matter how hard, no matter how much we have to hustle, you need to know one thing. We will not stop until true success is achieved. So let me ask you, are you hustling with